I'm Nikki, the Director of Cell Path Services located in Midrand, Johannesburg. We are on the final day of the Lab Analytica trade fair at Gallagher Estate, where we've been showcasing a number of our instruments which we import globally from our different suppliers. We supply a number of government and private laboratories with histology consumables and instruments. Many of our suppliers are able to supply the whole range of instruments for histology, and we've tried our hardest to try and represent all of them on our stand at Lab Analytica. Cell Path Services is able to offer a complete turnkey solution for your laboratory, from processing to cover slipping. Fully automated, and we would like to show you some of our instruments that we import that we have had on our stand and demonstrated, specifically our automated cassette and slide printers, our automated stainer, glass cover slipper with automatic transfer, our microtome for microtomy and cutting sections. We have our cryostat for frozen sections. We have our embedder on our stand manufactured in Spain. And we have our cold plate, which is manufactured in South Africa. I'd like to introduce you to Rob, and he can explain and go through all the instruments with you that are on our stand that we provide in order to streamline your workflow in the laboratory.
Cell Path are able to offer a number of machines for different applications and different requirements. From possibly a startup lab all the way up to a fully established lab that are processing many hundreds of cases per day. The equipment that we're offering starts with fairly basic benchtop systems, processing, embedding and cutting your biopsy samples and things, and then staining and cover slipping as well. What I'd like to do is just run through a couple of the features on some of the equipment that we have here at the Expo. And obviously, if you want some more details, you're more than welcome to contact Cell Path. This cryostat machine has the functions as normal, with your jog functions, your trim and your cutting thicknesses, and anything down to about 2 microns or even less, 1 micron, where your mounted specimens are mounted with a glue onto your holders and controlled by a small panel on the left-hand side. Everything else on the machine is touchscreen, and there's a lot of features in terms of cleaning and disinfecting the machine through the nights. It's all done automatically. Okay, let's go on to the next machine. We have a microtome on showcase, which comes from a German company, PFM. The microtome that we have here today is a fully manual microtome, which means that there's no electronics. It's a very rugged microtome. It's very sturdy, and it's a very heavily built microtome. So you get very nice cuts without any shuddering because of the weight of the machine. The microtome itself does come in a semi-automatic and an automatic version as well. Cell Path have locally developed a cold plate which goes with your microtome. So to get away from using an ice bath for cooling your cassettes and your samples, this is a thermoelectric cooler, which basically means that there's no compressors and no refrigeration cycles. It's just using a pulse width modulated thermoelectric cooler in the unit. We have the big embedding unit here today from Mer. This is a dispensing unit. It comes attached with a hot side for keeping your cassettes, and it's got additional storage for your molds. So it's a very nice unit in terms of the space that you get. It comes also with a cold plate, so once you've done your embedding and you need to cool the wax again afterwards, it all functions very, very well. Dakaway have produced a slide and a cassette printer for your blocks, which use laser, a specific what they call a MOPA laser, which is a very high intensity and very quick pulsed laser in order to etch characters and basically information onto your cassettes and your slides. These printers can be done in batches or can be done as single prints, and once that information is etched onto your slide or your cassette, it doesn't come off again. The last machine that we have here at the expo on show is our combination stainer and cover glass machine. It's a 26 trough staining machine, which can then be programmed to run consecutive and concurrent stains. So from H&E to Pass D, or any other special stain that you would like to run. The stained glass is then passed through to your cover slipping machine, which uses a DPX and places a cover slip glass on the slide. The slides are then placed, once they've been cover slipped, are placed nicely into these racks, which can then be taken out of the machine and arranged or moved to the next step, or handed to the pathologists.
I'd really like to thank all the customers that took the time out to come and see our stand at Lab Analytica, and we really look forward to hearing from you again soon. And if you want to contact us and find out more about any of our instruments, please can you contact me at sales@cellpartservices.co.za, or you can go to our website, which is www.cellpartservices.co.za, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.